Say what you want about 2016, it hasn't been boring. From midnight to midnight, the year has been filled with shocking upsets, glorious to some, devastating to others. Brexit, Trump, these things were not foreseen. Neither was a platoon of celebrity deaths, shootings, economic turmoil. Oh, Christ. So, against a backdrop of a pretty serious year, it's trivial to the point of being insulting to claim that anything that happened in the world of wrestling was shocking enough to be mentioned in the same breath. But look at it like this. Right now, escapism is more valuable than ever before. And between getting into politics and talking about some surprising wrestling moments, bloody hell, I know which I'd rather do right now. Let's look back on the times Mr. Vince made us go holy and just forget. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are the 10 most shocking WWE moments of 2016. Number 10, Ryder takes the belt. Woo bro woo it. Zack Ryder's WWE career is like a cat bravely climbing a tree in a hurricane. It scratches and claws its way to a high branch, stands atop it, heart brimming with pride and joy, then it gets struck by lightning and falls to the ground. Then the body rots for a number of years before someone stumbles across it, thinks, better put that out of the way, and pops it on the high branch again where no one will trip over it, and then the cat's lifeless corpse slides off the branch, bursting into a pile of guts on the ground, and then Mojo Rawley comes over and starts rolling around in the guts while shouting, bro. Gosh, I really don't make it easy for my editors, do I? Anyway, almost inexplicably, Zack Ryder won the IC title at the biggest WrestleMania ever in a moment of shocking joy that was as surprising as it was brief. It was 24 hours surprising. Number 9, Brock murders Orton. Brock features on this list 3 times. He's been a busy little sausage, a white sausage the size of the Titanic landing on your car. He and Randy Orton had a Barney at SummerSlam, and well, at some point during the suplex party, Brock realized he was missing neighbors and decided to end the match early by elbowing Randall in the head until it popped like the seal on a fresh jar of coffee. He literally opened up his skull on purpose in the main event of SummerSlam. It was utterly grim, pretty damn ugly to watch, but you can't say it wasn't shocking to see Randall Keith Orton leaking man ketchup all over New York City. Number 8, Sasha and Charlotte play hot potato. Fans are split on Sasha and Charlotte. Basically, the two have struck up a gentlewoman's agreement. I'll job to you on Raw if you job to me on pay-per-view, in a cycle of title changes that manages somehow to be both surprising and predictable. The general rule of thumb is that hot potatoing a belt devalues it. And I don't know if I agree in this case. To me, the story is that both women are at the top of their game, constantly one-upping each other in a quest for final dominance, which in my opinion makes the belt feel more valuable, like they're killing each other to get it. Either way, it goes against the seemingly established rule of title reigns, and as much as some fans roll their eyes, I find it hard to believe that each and every title change hasn't been shocking. Number 7, the rise and fall of the Demon King. You know what they say, a candle that burns twice as bright dislocates its shoulder and is benched for 6 months. Finn Balor exploded onto the main roster this summer, being a top 5 brand pick, pinning Roman Reigns clean, pinning Seth Rollins clean, and winning the Universal title all within a month. The words you're looking for are sweet Christmas. However, as shocking as it would be for Finn to become a world champion in just 27 days, fans would be in for one more tragic surprise as a mere 24 hours later, Balor would hand over that championship before disappearing from our screens, yet to return. Never before have fans seen such a rapid rise and sharp decline as the tragic tale of the Demon King. Number 6, Naughty Roman and Naughty Brock. Reigns and Lesnar sitting in a tree. SUSPENDED. Okay, I'll pack that in as it's a dickhead move to revel in the misfortunes of others, especially when at least one of them seems to stem more from bullshit administrative technicalities than actual roidy-roids. Basically, there was a spate of wellness policy violations in the middle of the year, one after the other, like Machine Gun Fire, Eva, Paige, Alberto, all went down. Before that, Roman, and though it wasn't WWE's policy he broke, Brock Lesnar tested positive for banned substances following his victory at UFC 200. Jesus Christ, thought the world as superstar after superstar went down. Was there one massive party at Vince's house we weren't told about, and how can I get an invite for next year? It's worth noting that every single person denies their allegations, with the WWE folk claiming that they were using prescription meds that through some loophole or another fell afoul of the policy. Either way, it was a damn weird few months. Number 5, Daniel Bryan retires. He felt like he was flying. Oh god, no, please. As much as some fans were girding themselves for bad news when Daniel Bryan spent the better part of 2 years on the shelf, no one was prepared for quite how emotional it would be when he left. Daniel Bryan announced on Twitter he was retiring, came to the ring, he did it, and then he wasn't a wrestler anymore. He came out with short hair, which was a kick to the dick in and of itself, and cut the best promo of his career, staving off tears as he paid tribute to the fans, his father, and wrestling itself. A gut punch of a night, as one of the best of recent times bowed out in a cruel twist of fate. It was damn moving, capped off the only way it could be, with Titus O'Neil being suspended for grabbing Vince McMahon by the arm. Number 4, Shane McMahon returns. Here comes the money! Money talks. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. When Shane McMahon returned, it was an absolute giant surprise. If you tell me you saw it coming, also tell me your address so I can go to your house and write, "A liar lives here" on your roof. He turned up in his Jordans, didn't hug his dad, and verbally slapped his sister. If that wasn't awesome enough, in the very same segment, he was put into a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania with The Undertaker. What the blue That happened in like 15 minutes. Jesus God damn. Number 3, it's AJ Styles. Entering at number 3 on this list, entering at number 3 in the motherfucking Royal Rumble. Well, take it away, us, from the Royal Rumble reaction video.
It's AJ Styles!
Oh,
It's AJ!
Holy shit!
Number 3!
That's what 3 men prolapsing with excitement looks like. Like, we were expecting him at some point, but number 3, number goddamn 3, and not only was it a lightning bolt up the cock when he arrived, it was even more shocking that Vince got behind Mr. TNA and not only put him over John Cena at SummerSlam clean as you like, but also put his prize belt on the lad. Ah, it's nearly Christmas, I'll give it to myself. It was absolutely phenomenal. Number 2, Chyna passes away, and to screech the jovial tone to an absolute halt, in April this year, the world became one of its 9 wonders poorer when Joanie Laurer, aka Chyna, passed away at a ridiculously young 46. She was really, really, really great. Go back and watch her kick the crap out of Sergeant Slaughter. It's wonderful. She's not the only wrestler to die this year, of course. Mr. Fuji, Blackjack Mulligan, for example, at least they were elderly when they went. Balls Mahoney was similarly way too young, but nothing stung quite like the loss of Chyna. She was just so iconic, and for loads of us, we grew up watching her redefine women's wrestling and what it was like to be a woman in wrestling. And number 1, 1 minute and 26 seconds. That's how long it took for Goldberg to squash Lesnar, and Adam Pacitti legitimately wet himself a little bit when it happened. He actually did. He actually, like, I'm not kidding, just a tiny bit, like there was a little patch on his trousers. He'd been drinking. Hashtag Adam Pacitti. No. So yes, that aside, you don't need me to tell you that it was shocking when Dad Santa beat up the Broctopus. It was goddamn brilliant, or the worst thing ever. Or possibly both. Either way, the wrestling internet snapped in half when it happened. Absolutely nothing in wrestling in 2016 made you feel more of that crucial word, shock. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Tell us about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter here. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and I'll see you soon.